He hasn't been good.
Exactly. That's the conversation today.
Ladies and gentlemen, please find your seats. Our program will begin momentarily. Welcome, alumni, friends, family, faculty, and the class of 2023 to the 2019 White Coat Ceremony. Today we will be coating 198 members of the class of 2023. For your convenience, restrooms are located in the Hoffman Medical Research Center or in the John Stauffer Pharmaceutical Sciences Center, as well as across from the Seaver Building in front of Starbucks. Please ask any of our student ambassadors for directions or stop at the check-in area for further instructions. Parents, we welcome you and your student to the Trojan family, and we encourage you to fill out the Stay Connected card you received at check-in, as it will be a way to connect you with any Trojan events upcoming. Today's ceremony will be live streamed on the school's website, pharmacyschool.usc.edu. There will be a number of professional photographers capturing moments as students don their white coat for the first time. Students will receive the picture proofs in a few days. Other pictures will be posted online, and the link will be sent to all graduates. For everyone's safety and enjoyment, we ask that you please do not step into or block aisles at any time. Event staff will ask you to be seated if you are standing in the aisles. Please remain seated. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the processional will begin. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Dean of the USC School of Pharmacy, Vasilios Papadopoulos.
Thank you, thank you. What a day. Good afternoon. Welcome to the white coat ceremony for our school for the PharmD class of 2023. Wow. So actually 3 years ago today, I came to the USC. Actually, Glenn, if I remember, it was like a month before I took over. It was white coat ceremony. It was my first time I spoke to students, and this was the class of 2020. Can you believe it? They are entering their final year in pharmacy. It's incredible how time flies. So when I look at you and all your classmates, I think of myself when I was around your age, long time ago. So at that time, actually, in preparation for my pharmacy license, I practiced under the guidance of a senior pharmacist in the south of Greece, in a small village, agricultural area, a lot of olive oils, tomatoes, cucumbers, 5 minutes by the sea, things like summertime, in Peloponnese. So the pharmacist there, was only one pharmacist, served as the physician, the vet, the confidant. Anything happened, it was the place to go, even just for a good coffee. So it took me a few weeks before I learned everything about the people of the village, the diseases, the medications, and also all the ongoing or old affairs. So it was really a job involved from understanding, treating, but also some psychology. All the crisis of the pharmacy was there. So I moved around, went to do my PhD in France. My career took me various places, Australia, and then joined the faculty at Georgetown and McGill. But I never forgot what I learned in this small city in the south of Greece. I learned that people need attention. They need to be heard, they need to be valued, and they want to learn. They will listen. So one should put the individual, the patient, and the knowledge at the center of his or her mission. This is true whether you become a community pharmacist, a hospital pharmacist, you work in the pharmaceutical industry, government, or academia. Remember that for the rest of your lives. I think for me, it was very helpful. Today, our school is driven on this mission and is also built on a history of firsts. USC was the first in the nation to offer a 4-year degree in pharmacy. In 1950, we were the first to offer a doctor of pharmacy. 1968, we were the first to offer a clinical pharmacy program. And 20 years later, the first to offer the dual degree programs where students could learn doctor of pharmacy and also MBA. The school was also the first to offer a PhD program in pharmaceutical economics and the first professional doctorate in regulatory science. And today our school is the top-ranked pharmacy school among private universities, and we are in the top 10 in the nation. So to the incoming class of 2023, I think you have made a wise decision to study at a leading research university and at a school that is redefining the role of the pharmacist. And as you know very well, there is a lot of changes happening in pharmacy. So your time here will fly. My hope for you is that we will use this time to dream big and join me in looking to the future and to new sets of firsts. Thank you. Now, I have the pleasure to introduce today's keynote speaker. David New is the former president of AmerisourceBergen Drug Corporation, a good neighbor pharmacy. He is the co-founder of the New Center for Supportive Medicine and Cancer Survivorship at Jefferson University Hospital in Philadelphia, which provides patients and their families the services they need to tackle the emotional and physical stresses associated with cancer diagnosis. He also serves as Executive Committee Chair for the USC School of Pharmacy Board of Counselors and has a passion for collaborating with high-impact agencies to affect change in the community. We are very pleased to welcome him today. Please join me in a round of applause to welcome Mr. David New.
Well, welcome. We were talking about, just the temperature today, and were we going to have rain? We went through all kinds of potential issues that we might come across. The biggest issue for me was, I'm the only one that doesn't have a white coat today up here. So I was thinking maybe about like a white tuxedo or something, kind of my cousin Vinny look, but I got shut down on that. I'll give you an interesting factoid about USC that many people are not aware of, and it really relates to commitment level. I'm not a USC grad. I graduated from another great school, Pepperdine, but many years ago, that beautiful campus down in Malibu was offered to USC first, and USC turned it down. And the reason they turned it down was their commitment to the community of LA. They wanted to be here. They wanted to be involved with the people that have the issues and can provide the feedback that they need so desperately. And that says it all about the kind of institution that you all are going to go down the next 3 years, 4 years with as our future pharmacists. What an incredible moment for the students, for the families, for the friends, here to honor such an important time in your future career, and it really is. I've got my family with me, my wife, Espy, who's sitting back there. Raise your hand, Espy. My partner in life, my sister-in-law, Carol Harrison. And I told my niece I wouldn't embarrass her, but she just graduated from USC in occupational therapy in May, so congratulations, Sarah. So there's a Chinese proverb that says it's easy to get 1,000 prescriptions, but it's hard to get one single remedy. That really frames for me the larger role that you all have in healthcare. USC refers to this as total patient care. I'm not sure who coined that, but it really frames the emphasis about healing the patient. Your role in that chain, the relief and the healing of the patient, it's probably the most important part of that continuum of care. And that sounds like a little bit of marketing lingo, but I can tell you that that patient touch, that empathy, that understanding is not only what makes pharmacy distinguished, it's what will make you clearly move forward in your career. And I'm going to talk a little bit about that today, those things, those perspectives. I've seen the dramatic difference the pharmacy industry has made on myself, my wife, my family. We've worked in healthcare for 35 years. Grew up here, involved with USC from the time I was young. And there's a reason it has the status it does. As a side note, my wife worked for me for all 35 years, and we were in the same building. And my only suggestion to any of you that contemplate that is make sure you're on separate floors. I don't want to restate something that you already know, but healing is an art and it's a science. The soul heals and science cures. The education that you're receiving at this institution brings with it a significant responsibility on both ends of the spectrum. I'd like to talk about a couple of those after being on both sides, being a healthcare professional and also receiving care at an important time of my life. 3 years ago, I was diagnosed with throat cancer. And my journey, my family's journey, changed in an instant. It's a gift that I'm able to be up here today and speak and have a voice. So the big guy up there evidently wanted round two. And life is that way. It's totally unpredictable. And boy, did my family and I find that out. The good news is that I heard from my doctor's lips the word cured in my case. I'm not sure if that's clinically accurate to use the word cure when it comes to cancer, but I'm coming up on 3 years cancer-free, and I'm going with cured. The learnings that I had looking at the healthcare system from the inside out as opposed to the outside in from all those years in healthcare really changed my perceptions and appreciation for the care and the compassion that's truly available from this industry. Here's just a couple observations. The Dean of Pharmacy, a good friend of our family, has said it's hard to find a part of healthcare that's moving and changing as fast as pharmacy is right now. Truer words have never been spoken. And the interesting thing is that some of my mentors and some of the people that have led this industry have also made that comment over many years, because it's filled with change. It's filled with things that will really press you through your career. Think about what all those impact areas are, and you know many of them, probably have some to add to my list. Technology changes, and your understanding, your acute need to understand technology. Reimbursement pressure, just some recent changes in reimbursement in Southern California, putting tremendous pressure on pharmacy and other providers. Legislative changes, both regional and national, changing expectations of the patients, new treatments, and I could go on and on. Your resilience in the midst of that and ability to adapt will be at the top of the list of your success factors. And this will be central to your personal satisfaction. This role is one that will test everything you have, not just the clinical side. And that's one of the biggest contributions that you make. But on the interpersonal side, your leadership, your influencing skills, your ability to stand out, your ability to make a difference, it will test all of that. I don't want to be too cliche about this, but the second area I'd like to comment on is your ability to reimagine pharmacy and the influence that you can have on that during your career. You will have, during your lifetime, 80,000 interactions with our fellow human beings on average. You know, think about the opportunity that exists from that. You know, they're talking about today that the internet as a primary influencer for big ideas and new innovations is only hitting 17% of the people. Influencing still starts as a one-on-one environment about people being passionate about what they believe in and walking the walk. The ability to influence and make change starts with you. It took me quite a while personally in my career to get that. The notion that things weren't being done to me, but rather I needed to be part of the solution. You'll have opportunities every day to decide how influencing fits within your own personal style and the organization that you're with. But getting a little uncomfortable at times is part of the game. It's easy to intellectualize that, but at times, being brave, being able to take on the fear, getting uncomfortable, it's everything. As Neil Walsh said, and I have this on my desk at home, life begins at the end of your comfort zone. So get uncomfortable. The third is to get involved with the industry and think of your career as a lifetime of learning. One of the top executive traits that companies are looking for inside pharmacy and outside of pharmacy, according to Korn Ferry, the CEO of Korn Ferry stated this, is learning agility, your ability to adapt, be versatile, and to learn every day. Healthcare is in a massive consolidation phase. I know you're aware of that, with new entrants and changes that are hitting every day. Your involvement in your industry associations, the community, your related peer groups, this is essential to your personal success and leadership within whichever side of pharmacy you select. My time with some of these organizations, honestly, it's been some of the most rewarding of my career. And those groups, those associations, were the first that were at our side for SB, myself, and my family when we went through my cancer journey. They were right there. So I'll sneak in just one last perspective to wrap up. You have to have fun. And when you decide the part of pharmacy that you're passionate about, pick one that you really enjoy. We all want to work with people that are optimistic and enthusiastic. The good news is leaving USC with a degree in pharmacy will give you an opportunity to bring all of those to life. The rest is really in your very capable hands. Ahead is a profession of integrity and opportunity. Brené Brown, in her famous book, Rising Strong, which I highly recommend, #1 on the New York bestsellers list, said it well. She said, integrity is choosing courage over comfort, choosing what is right over what's fun, fast, or easy, and choosing to practice our values as opposed to simply professing them. That's integrity. And finally, good luck to you, and wear your white coats proud. This is a huge day as you move forward as part of our future pharmacists. They don't come easy, but what does? Best of luck to all of you and to the families that made this possible. And if there's just one comment that I could make on closing, what you see up here is one of the best examples of pharmacy in the country. And I have worked with many of them. And you're off to a fantastic start, and when you get out in industry, you'll see how meaningful that is. So thank you for listening, and God bless. Thank you.
Thank you, David. Wonderful. Thank you for the compliments.
Ladies and gentlemen, to conduct the presentation of White Coats, please welcome Dr. Susie H. Park, Associate Dean for Student Affairs, and Dr. Irving Steinberg, Associate Dean for Faculty Affairs.
Hello, Dr. Steinberg.
How are you, Dr. Park?
How are you?
I'm actually doing pretty well today. I have my director's chair in case I fall apart.
Excellent. All right, are we ready to begin?
Yes, we are. Let me see. I'm ready.
Beautiful. Thank you, Dr. Steinberg. Are you ready, students? All right, let's begin. We please ask Dr. Richard Dang, Assistant Professor of Clinical Pharmacy, to please approach the stage to begin the coding.
And if I can ask Dr. Steve Chen to join Richard
Let's begin.
in the coding.
It doesn't matter. We need to have them ready and ready to go. Behind, right over here. Right over here. Oh. It Let's begin with the white coating. Viviana Hernandez.
Levick Yusefian.
We have a special coating from Mr. David Walsh, Rhodes University, class of 1983. We'll perform the special coating for Kaylee Dye.
Zaro Gasparian.
Anthony Goldenberg.
Sarman Hosapian.
Justin Markar.
Ryan Babakani. Well, that's the long and the short of it.
Zorik Togmizian.
Victoria Nguyen.
Emil Hovanesian.
Ryan Lung.
Arlette Movsesian.
Thank you, Richard. If I can call up Dr. Glenn Stimmel, please, Associate Dean for Academic Affairs.
And thank you, Dr. Chen. We now call upon Dr. Paul Wong, Assistant Professor of Clinical Pharmacy.
Unib Israel Julian.
Liana Torosian.
Jason Au.
Irvin Porgusa Mayans.
Franklin Siddiq. I'll drink to that.
Anya Nazarian.
George Smirnoff.
Ellen Artashian.
Aaron Boyer.
Lori Sharajian.
Abina Ajuman.
Christine Kuregyan.
Thank you, Dr. Stimmel. If I can call upon Dr. Annie Wong Berenger, Associate Dean for Research and Graduate Education.
Thank you, Dr. Wong. We call upon Dr. Patrick Tabon, Assistant Professor of Clinical Pharmacy.
Alex Shaverdian.
Miriam Boyajian.
Jeffrey Valenzuela.
Garo Boyajian.
Henry Fu.
Justin Leon.
Jeffrey Oak.
George Ibrahim.
Sean Papa.
Eugeniu Karmanov.
Nathan Garnica.
Ryan Johnston-Baugh.
Thank you, Dr. Wong Berenger. I call upon Dr. Darrell Davies, Associate Dean for Undergraduate Affairs.
Thank you, Dr. Tabon. We call upon Dr. David Dadiamov, Clinical Assistant Professor of Pharmacy Practice.
Saul O.
Kimmy Hang.
Charlene Din.
Joanna Liang.
Rita Chan.
Shawnee Park.
Nicholas Huynh.
Anna Shu.
Brandon Tang.
Kayleen Okada.
Scott Vo.
Hannah Luong. And then do we change that? Do I say goodbye? Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Davies. I call upon Dr. Rory Kim, Assistant Professor of Clinical Pharmacy.
Thank you, Dr. Dadiamov. We have a special coding by Dr. Deanna Nguyen, Western University, class of 2015, who is specially coding Nancy Nguyen.
Joseph Pinto.
We call upon Dr. Yang Wang, Assistant Professor of Clinical Pharmacy. Hai Ha.
Nikki Mashiekin.
Vita Andon.
And we have a special coder, Mr. Martin Kim from Oregon State University, the class of 1982, to coat Michael Kim.
Louise Vidorogsaga.
Armand Manukian.
Clarissa Buranusambati.
Brian Moser.
Elizabeth Ling.
Elsa Sheikhpour.
Karen Sang.
Thank you, Dr. Kim. I call upon, from the class of 1963, Dr. Bill Harris, Chairman of the Board of Counselors and a special student mentor. Bill? Nicole Abergel.
Thank you, Dr. Wang. We call upon Dr. Fred Weissman, Associate Professor of Clinical Pharmacy.
Call upon a special coder. I don't know how special she is. No, she's special to me. Dr. Edith Mirzayan, Associate Professor of Clinical Pharmacy, to coat Elizabeth Liu.
Pei Wei Mai.
So after. Minyoung Kim.
Eden Lee.
Mariam Lamai.
Alexandra Wild.
Paula Cardenas.
Gina Kim.
Sona Bagdasarian.
We call upon Dr. Jennifer Ting Chan, USC, School of Pharmacy, class of 2003, for a special coding of her daughter, Rebecca Chan.
Shoshan Kambakian.
Bethany Pan.
Michelle
Huangzhao Liu.
Elianzo Cristobal.
Thank you, Dr. Wiseman.
Thank you, Dr. Mirzayan.
We now call upon Dr. Mel Barron, Professor of Clinical Pharmacy.
And Dr. Mary Ann Wu, Assistant Dean for Assessment and Assistant Professor of Clinical Pharmacy.
Goyane Hakebchak-Kirian.
Michelle Sun.
Anasik Yagarian.
Lauren Nakata.
Christine Pasikian.
Elisha Davis.
Karen Bawlion.
Ebony King.
Julian El Reyes.
And if I can ask our special coder to join us, Dr. Mary Ann Wong from the USC School of Pharmacy's class of 1980 to coat Bryant Wong.
Kelly Benson.
Richard Ta.
Thank you, Dr. Barron. We call upon Dr. Unju Pacifici, Associate Professor of Regulatory and Quality Sciences.
Syed Farhad Haidur Zaidi.
Aliza Sheikh.
Thank you, Michelle. We ask Dr. Paul Berenger, Mary Ann, that should be, done this several times. Dr. Paul Berenger, I think that's the right Berenger, Chair of the Titus Family Department of Clinical Pharmacy and Professor of Clinical Pharmacy.
Anayansi Ramirez.
Shu Li Wong.
John Wu.
Philmon Haile. Sure, you cheer now, but just wait till the loan payments start coming through.
Dr. Steinberg, you're distracting me.
Won't be the first or last time.
Justin Yer.
Alice Haitayan.
Zitai Wen.
Rosa Arapetian.
Lapman Hoy.
Evelyn Nazarian.
Thank you, Dr. Pacifici. We now call upon Dr. Cynthia Liu, Associate Professor of Clinical Pharmacy.
Amelia Zadurian.
Zachary Pham.
Thank you, Dr. Behringer. I call upon Dr. Jean Shi, University Professor and Boyd P. and LCD Whalen Professor in Pharmaceutical Sciences, and my floor mate, who I am very happy to see here.
Joseph Ortiz.
Armin Garsavanian.
Johnny Nguyen.
Catherine Gurjan.
Kimberly Lee.
Jacqueline Martian.
Crystal Vinuya.
Gemma Sargisian.
Khadija Farhat.
Lolita Gabrielian.
Thank you, Dr. Liu. We ask for Dr. Dolly Harris, President, Board of Counselors, Class of 1977.
Amanda Pan.
Francesca Garcia.
Thank you, Dr. Shi. Call upon Dr. Tian Ing, Associate Professor of Clinical Pharmacy.
Ashley Garb.
Amy Wang.
Lyle Ureta.
Trammy Pham.
Roshni Budlani.
Pega Motashimi.
Lynn Che.
Katerina Kachadurian.
Vivian Vo.
Nia Liu.
Thank you so much, Dr. Harris. We call upon Dr. Emily Hahn, Assistant Professor of Clinical Pharmacy.
Annie Parmosian.
Nika Kuzemi.
Thank you, Dr. Ng. I call upon Dr. Scott Mosley, Assistant Professor of Clinical Pharmacy.
Jasmine Hedvat.
Negar Hariri. How many R's?
Macy Gibson.
And with 3 R's, Joseph Greger.
Mario Avalos Reboyar.
And I call upon a special coder, Dr. Christina U. Paraiso from the USC class of 2013, that one I can still remember, to code Catherine Ann Aquino.
Vivian Huynh.
Kessin Han.
Richard Lowe.
Regina Lee.
Thank you, Dr. Hahn. We call upon Dr. George Farias, Alumni Association Board Member, Class of 2013.
Danny B.
Matthew Francis Garcia.
Daniel Liu.
Young Yu.
Thank you, Dr. Mosley. Call upon Dr. Andrew McKay, Gavin Herbert Professor in Pharmaceutical Sciences.
Tyler Fukunaga.
Elisa Sam Laharde.
Francis Palatau.
Emily Howe.
Shapator Padwan.
Call upon a special coder, Dr. Jenny Lazo, of the class of 2015 at Touro University College of Pharmacy, to code Jennifer Tran.
Silvestre Sanchez.
Ashley Bowie.
Thank you, Dr. Farias. We call upon Dr. Wayman Lee, Alumni Member, Board, Class of 1993.
Jessica Nicole De La Cruz.
Cynthia Hatam Sadeh.
Dina Bitar.
Arya Tolju.
Save a little for graduation, okay? Caitlin Hernandez.
Angela Sabala.
Thank you, Dr. McKay. Dr. Julio Camarero, please come up and join us.
Michelle Diab.
Madison Crutcher.
Yasi Mojab.
Danielle Cruz.
Anne Huynh.
Allison Izaki.
Thank you, Dr. Lee. We now ask for Dr. Carolyn Lem, Alumni Association Board Member, Class of 1976.
Renita Moradian.
Darlene Fung.
Taylor Kawan.
Joy On.
Jessica Zhao.
Allison Doe.
Thank you, Dr. Camarero. We'll call upon Dr. Enrique Cadenas, Charles Crown Pharmacy Alumni Professor in Pharmaceutical Sciences.
Elizabeth Lee.
Ji-won Yoon.
Vanessa Lam.
Jungwoo Oh.
Christine.
Yeah, you're next. It's a long delay.
Christine Van.
Ying Ying Jennifer Tran.
Deeson Zuo.
Irene Ho.
How many cards do we have? This is the last one. Thank you, Dr. Lem. We call upon Dr. Jim Roche, Distinguished Alumni, Class of 1970.
Mu Shou.
Dorothy Garlejo.
Thank you, Dr. Cadenas. Calling upon Dr. Stan Louie, Professor of Clinical Pharmacy.
Ngoc Tran Tran.
Right there. Ashley Bachun.
Does it look like it?
Wrong one.
Okay. Can you scan real quickly? Did we get everybody? Vivi Nguyen.
Ashley Yuen.
Wenqi Liu.
Dewan Do.
Amy Chow.
Winnie Sue.
Lisa Mkhitaryan.
Tran Huynh.
Anna Sargarian.
Marcella Vargas. Thank you, Dr. Louie. Call upon Dr. Jeffrey Joyce, the chair of the Department of Pharmaceutical and Health Economics.
Arane Abram.
I can tell it Inderpreet Mann. Connie Lee.
Kathy Liu.
Jessica Barbary.
Thank you, Dr. Roche.
Janelle Ruth Francisco. All right, I won't make you wait for the next 4 years here. Karen Chan. Thank you, Dr. Joyce. And thank you and congratulations to the class of, my God, 2023.
Future doctors of the class of 2023, you have your white coats. Now it's time for the oath of a pharmacist. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Rory Kim.
Hello, class of 2023. May I be the first to say you look good in those white coats. All right. So in just a moment, I'm going to have you stand to recite the oath of a pharmacist. I believe for the first time. And as I thought about it, the next time you'll recite the oath of the pharmacist is at your graduation. So it's a big moment, and over the next 4 years, as you move through our curriculum, I hope you'll reflect back on the oath of the pharmacist to remind you why you're here and how to align your goals. So with that, I will have you stand and raise your right hand. You can bring those programs with you as a cheat sheet, and just repeat after me. I promise to devote myself to a lifetime of service to others through the profession of pharmacy. In fulfilling this vow, I will consider the welfare of humanity and relief of suffering my primary concerns. I will respect and protect all personal and health information entrusted to me. I will accept the lifelong obligation to improve my professional knowledge and competence. I will hold myself and my colleagues to the highest principles of our profession's moral, ethical, and legal conduct. I will embrace and advocate changes that improve patient care. I will utilize my knowledge, skills, experiences, and values to prepare the next generation of pharmacists. I take these vows voluntarily with the full realization of the responsibility of which I am entrusted by the public. Congratulations, you may be seated.
Please welcome back to the podium Dr. Susie Park.
Thank you, Dr. Kim. Congratulations, future doctors of pharmacy, the class of 2023. Welcome to the Trojan family. It's really been a pleasure getting to know each and every one of you during orientation. We look forward to helping you succeed, not only in your next 4 years, but lifelong. We sincerely appreciate all of the family and friends who join us today and support our students. Thank you for entrusting them with us. Thank you, family and friends. A round of applause for our guests. As we've concluded our white coat ceremony, parents and guests, please remain seated until the faculty and students have all exited the tent. Afterwards, please join us in the upper quad for a reception right behind the tent. Thank you, everyone, and fight on.